fucking
I
clue.
don't know why I can never finish High School DxD. I've started it and stopped at like 30. But the problem is I'd start it, I'd stop it, and then something new would come out for DxD. And then I'd be like, okay, I gotta rewatch it again. And then it goes on and on. I've still never finished the series.
To this day, I haven't even rewatched it since the first time I saw it.
Yeah,
Like,
I haven't either.
Like I really don't want to go into that rabbit hole again. Like honestly, like I don't know. I don't really like. I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but I feel like as I get older, I like the trope of this nerd just kind of gets lucky and becomes the hero. I like that less and less. I like it when someone, obviously most of the time they go through an arc to get stronger, but like look here, I'll look at Deku, right? You could kind of say that he was lucky, but also he like actively tried to help save someone's life, and then All Might was like, okay, I'll give you my power because you're righteous and cool. I like that more than just like a fucking angel came down from the sky and stabbed me through the chest, and this bitch with huge titties is just like, you know what? I got you. Like, it's just random and stupid. I like that less and less as time goes on. Like all my favorite anime don't really have that. Like you could kind of say Parasyte does, but at the same time,
But even then, not really.
because it's not really a power. It's just something that he has to kind of deal with that. I mean, his mom dies because of it, kind of. So it's a whole
Not even kind of.
Adjacent.
She just,
well, I mean, kind of because it wasn't his parasite that did it,
yeah.
but
It's funny because what you described is exactly Future Diary, like word for word.
the nerd getting lucky and
Yeah, because basically the his like power is Gasai, fucking carrying him through the game.
oh, that makes sense.
I'm just gonna spoil.
but
Future
you
Diary.
know, she's a double bladed type of fucking thing. Like
Yeah.
Because it's funny because Yukitaro gets put into the death game and he's like, oh, this is real. I wasn't crazy. This is real. This is happening. Oh no, 11 people are gonna try to kill me. And then she's like, oh no, I'll kill them for you. And then the whole way
thank
he's
goodness.
like, I can't do this. I can't
He is
do
a
this.
bitch.
But then when he gets to the end, he kills someone. I think he kills someone, and then he's like,
Doesn't he kill Yuno?
super spoilers.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Well, the ending is weird because I like perfectly understand everything that happened and I still don't like get it.
Honestly, okay, if he's a bitch throughout the whole anime, though, I think that validates him being lucky because he doesn't benefit from it other than getting to live.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about characters who are just like, I'm a nerd and I've never tried to do anything, and yet I can beat anyone in a fight just cause. Versus him being a hoe and his girlfriend doing it for him.
Yeah.
I can validate that. That's fine.
A lot of isekai are like that.
Yeah.
That's part of why I don't really like isekai very much. Like I kind of like Shield Hero because he gets dogged immediately.
Yeah.
The one fucking
Not
red
even
hair.
kind of. I love Shield Hero. Shield Hero is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that the second season did kind of flop.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I guess that makes sense because I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched it, so I can't really say
Oh, it
much.
always is. First season, amazing. Second season, I guess I don't know, man. Damn.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, well, at least it probably wasn't as bad as Promised Neverland. I would hope so.
Yeah.
Promised Neverland season 2 is I've never seen something as bad.
I don't think you have to actively try to top that. I feel like.
It's funny because when anyone talks about Promised Neverland season 2, it's like there's nothing new to add. Everyone already knows everything, so it's like we just go. Remember Promised Neverland season 2? Yup.
Yeah.
Hang our
Okay.
heads in shame.
Yeah. Hangs head. Move on.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing, because the problem with Promised Neverland season 2 is that you have to realize that people don't like it because of how good season 1 was,
Yeah.
and then because if it was always ass,
Yeah.
Then it would still be
it
bad.
would just be
but
bad.
It's like,
but that's par of course.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
watching up to all the way season 2 at a bad anime, then you know what you're expecting.
So you have high expectations and they get like dropped through the floor, it's gonna feel worse than if you had bad expectations.
So even if the first season was like mid, I wouldn't have like if it was like kind of okay, then that second season would have been bad, but it wouldn't have been
But
crazy
season
bad.
1 was
but like,
so good, dude.
Season 1 was incredible.
well, so even then though, I guess I haven't watched a lot of bad anime, but like they like I don't know. I feel like even a bad anime couldn't have fucked up that because they
No.
they
I
literally
started to
showed me.
dislike the main character.
I started hating everybody. I was like, this fucking show purely pisses me off at this point
Yeah.
because it was just all consisting of the dumbest shit possible. Oh my
It's
goodness.
because they just skipped over everything.
Yeah.
They literally,
They were
Bro.
speed running world record pace to ending the show.
Yeah.
like at that point, they could have just done what some anime do and like not shown anything past the end of what was supposed to happen.
They could have just quit.
and then just never did anything.
Yeah.
They could have just never done anything.
Well, I
again.
don't know that.
Why did you bother showing us a slideshow of what happens? Was the anime just an ad for the manga? Like go read this? Because
Pretty
otherwise,
much.
like I don't see what the point was. It's
Pretty
dumbass
much,
stupid.
I think.
I don't know.
Like
Uh,
I've never in my life seen anything like that. That is crazy.
Jesus,
Zach, if I talk to you about Death Note,
you haven't. You keep asking me if I've watched Death Note like 3 times.
That's true.
Each time I tell you I have.
I think
Oh.
you did it while we were playing D&D.
Yeah.
oh,
But you haven't talked to me about it.
okay. Well, first, tell me what you thought of Death Note.
Death Note is a masterpiece that.
Actually, you did because I know exactly what he says.
What do you say?
Because you asked, "What do you think about the second half after L dies?" and he says that's what it kind of falls off.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
Well, I guess I've said all I need to say then, because yeah, Death Note is like easily the best thing ever created until L dies, and it
Even
becomes
then,
boring.
even then,
Fuck it, we'll do it.
I do fucks with it. I know I think this is kind of controversial. I do fucks with it. It's ending.
What's ending?
Yeah, that when
Don't get me wrong. I don't hate the ending, but I don't like it because I don't like N. If the ending was the exact same carbon copy except L was N, then I think it's a miracle. It'd be the best show ever made. But simply
know
because I
why-
don't like N, I don't care for the
I
ending.
don't know why
Like the
Nier
more
was a thing.
neither do I. I feel like it's because they just wanted, like, okay,
Shock factor, like he won.
Well, hold on,
maybe?
no. Death Note can only end in one of two ways, right? L wins, and Light Yagami, who is also Kira, goes to jail, and then L is the best detective in the world. Or Kira wins and rules the world. But if you do one, then the other people who wanted the other ending didn't get what they want.
Right,
So we just do both.
but I wasn't happy at all with Nier.
Exactly.
Yeah, they tried to do too much and it all crumbled.
But I don't know that. That's just an idea. But like
I have a question. Right?
L was just L
L
was
was so good, bro.
he was the coolest fucking character
and the
ever.
thing thing is, everyone, it was such a paradox because I rooted for obviously Kira because he's the main character.
Yeah.
But I rooted for L too.
Yes.
And it was like and L had this weird thing where he kind of like sort of had this like respect for Kira because
Yeah.
he knew.
He was like, this Kira guy's a genius, right? So if
And
I
I'm
beat
going to
and
take
I'm
him.
a genius, right? So if I take him down, not only am I the shit, but like this guy, he's not gonna let his guard down for even a second.
Be right back.
My question was, so there's L, right? I know about L. So I don't know shit about N.
Okay.
Now
I can tell you everything you'd want to know.
Now, this is purely speculation, but is N called N for like the same reason that L is called L?
We don't know L's real name, so we don't know.
What about N?
N is short for Nier, and Nier is either real name or nickname, or that's just what his name is.
Okay, because I feel like in terms of writing, they were like, we need someone to replace L. N.
Well, and L was just part of a. Is it just like how like he was a part of a special program?
Yeah, they were in like an orphanage or some shit in England that was training detectives, like kids to be detectives.
Yeah.
L was from there.
So
Right?
does he call chips crisps?
That'd be funny if he
Take a
did.
potato crisp
That's tight
and
and crisp.
eat it. Why the fuck does he say that? What is the I've watched
so
the
the
scene.
context, right?
It's stupid.
If no, that shit's awesome.
No, it's cool.
No,
but
fuck you, it's awesome.
No, just saying
No,
it.
fuck you, it's
no,
awesome.
No, just saying it is stupid.
Well, yeah, but it's awesome. Fuck you.
Yeah. No, I like that scene.
Okay,
goofy
so
as shit.
so here's the context, right? So, Kira's doing Kira things, right? And they're sending people out to like investigate, right? Like cops and stuff. So they are they're like, okay, everyone who's involved in the Kira case, right, needs to be investigated in case you're Kira, right? And his dad is on the case. So they're sending an agent after him and then all of his family members to kind of just look after him, right? So Light sees this and he goes, shit, I'm being watched. I have to kill them, right?
Okay.
Which L sees this and he goes, that's suspicious. So we're going to put cameras in his room, right? So now that he knows that, Ryuk, who is like incorporeal, can fly around. He's seeing all the cameras in the walls and he's like, hey, they bugged your house. So it's like, okay, I need to continue being Kira, right? Because if you stop, they're going to be like, so while we were watching you, Kira stopped. That's even more suspicious. So he has to keep doing it, right? So he's doing homework, right? With the Death Note. You know, X plus Y equals blank person's name. And in the bag of chips is a radio of the news.
Okay.
So it'll be like, blah, 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 just robbed the bank. And now I'm going to take a potato chip and eat it. It's because he's pretending that he's just doing homework. He doesn't say it out loud.
Wait.
He's like, L, I am the greatest mastermind in the world. You can't even realize that I'm just killing people, but I'm doing homework. I'm going to take a potato chip and eat it.
Wait, am I? Okay. In my mind, I thought L was the one who did that. So I guess
no.
I
L is a
misremembered the
detective.
scene.
Light is Kira.
Well, I know that, but I'm in my head. I'm picturing L's ass sitting in his fucking chair like this or whatever
Like
the fuck
that.
he does and eating the chip. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking of that because
He
of how he
does.
says.
He does eat like a bunch of sweets and shit, like sitting
Yeah.
like that.
Okay,
But
that's probably why.
But Light is the one who's eating the potato chips.
All right. Interesting.
I'm telling you, the first like 13 episodes of Death Note are like the best thing in any show ever made. Better than you could bring me any show on this planet, it wouldn't be better than the first 13 episodes. But when L dies, it drops.
Damn.